I am really sick and tired of being sick and tired. That's a quote by Fannie Lou Hammer of these mental health agencies, LME, MCOs, hospitals, outpatient organizations for the mental health system that is always asking, "Is your loved one? Are you the guardian for your loved one?" And then when I tell them that I have healthcare power of attorney, and power of attorney, they don't respect it. Folks, healthcare power of attorney is just as effective as guardianship. The only difference is um, you and your loved one with two witnesses and a notary sign the healthcare power of attorney forms, right? With guardianship, um, that goes through the court system and it strips away all their rights. And if it's not a family member that the guardian is that they're assigned to, if it's not a family member, it's somebody from the state that doesn't give a darn about them and will put them in the worst facilities and just collects a check. And I know this for certain because it's happening to somebody I know on social media that's talking about it, and I know them personally. Um, and we see what happened with Britney Spears. We see what happened with Wendy Williams. So I'm not here trying to take away my son's autonomy. He could still speak up for himself. He could still answer questions. He may not understand things because he does have cognitive issues, but does that mean that his guardianship, does that mean that he needs to be placed under guardianship when I have healthcare power of attorney and power of attorney? I mean, I've been doing everything for my son since he was born out of my womb. So I am his guardian, earthly guardian. I'm his mother. That should trump everything. But I know with this HIPAA and all this stuff going on, but he tells people, yeah, you could talk to my mother. But then when they do speak to me, are you his guardian? I say no, but I'm his healthcare power of attorney, power of attorney. It's like, why do they want to strip these um, people with severe mental illness rights away because they have a mental illness and they're getting treatment for it? So I'm just really, really baffled by this. It's like, no, I have healthcare power of attorney. I do everything just like a guardian, except I'm not taking away my son's autonomy, right? Because that's what guardianship does. So it's just sickening how much I'm getting asked that question since my son's been in involuntary commitment and different people call you about him and first say, are you his guardian? If I say I'm his healthcare power of attorney, respect that. Even on the paperwork, for those that don't know, it says in the event that guardianship is deemed necessary, I appoint this person as guardian. So, first of all, my son hasn't been deemed by no two doctors incompetent where he would need a guardian. And two, I have power of attorney, healthcare power of attorney. So respect that. Put some respect on healthcare power of attorney. Put some respect on my name. This is Mental Mama Bear. I'm an advocate. I'm a vlogger, blogger on all the social medias under this name. And this is what I talk about, things that come up, real life stories. And if you're going to sit up here and ask about guardianship, ask everybody that's on the street suffering, where's their guardian? Ask these people who are committing these heinous crimes and now they're in a mental institution being evaluated. Do they have a guardian? It seems like they ask a select few. That it's like the first thing that comes out of their mouth. And when you come back at them with, oh, well, I'm healthcare power of attorney, they're like, oh. No, because it's like their goal is to take people's rights away and stick them away somewhere. That's what the goal seems like. But not on my watch. I am my son's earthly guardian. Okay? That's number one. Number 2, I have healthcare power of attorney. Respect that. So those are the things I'm advocating about, speaking up about, in regards to my son who has severe mental illness, autism spectrum disorder, late diagnosed after age 17, and intellectual disability, late diagnosed after age 17. So I have more stories to tell without actually telling all his business, but I'm speaking out about mental illness, autism spectrum disorder, intellectual disorder, to help people out there understand what's going on with the system. Because since my son was 8 years old, he was diagnosed with ADHD, placed on medication, placed on disability. So I've been through it all. Outpatient facilities when he was inpatient, outpatient, ACT-teens, intensive homes, you name it. Okay. And so put some respect on healthcare power of attorneys, put some respect on mental mama bear's name, and that's it. Respect healthcare power of attorneys, okay? Irini Agape, peace and love.